Good morning, good morning, good morning, Guyana, Barbados, Trinidad, Suriname, Brazil, the world. A good great morning to all who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, possibly the world, undisputably so. So the question this morning is, how do you plan to benefit from Guyana's new development boom? And what you can do is you can wind and be a part of the opposition, the opposition's attempt to derail the progress, or you can try to see your best. Now, hear what I'm telling you. Goal, look at Goal. Goal, Guyana Online Academy for Learning, is giving free scholarships in a number of areas, right up to PhD. Goal, right? How do you plan to capitalize on that? How do you plan to free? First thing you say, people say, oh God, you're not qualified, you're not got education. The government is giving you an opportunity to pursue a free scholarship to further your education, free of cost, not only free, but online. So you could do it at home. You could do it in your spare time. Can you still say, with that being done, do you think you as a citizen are afforded an opportunity? If you didn't apply, do you think you still afford? Let me say you apply and then you get through. I'll understand that. You say, here, I have missed the opportunity. I haven't had the opportunity of this development boom. But have you applied? Now, nothing happens when you lay back. Now, I'm telling you, be wise. Be woke, Guyanese. Do you think the president of Ghana, the president of Suriname, the prime minister of Barbados came from their country that have its own problems too, to come here to give speeches at our energy, just to give speeches at our energy conference? Look at this country. Look at this country. Look at how it's transforming. They see that too. What do you see as Guyanese? What do you see as Guyanese? Now, playing your part is pivotal. And playing your part means a number of things. Playing your part means not littering the city. Because if you're too smart or you're too bright, you might just be afforded the opportunity of being, let me say, you're cook, you got cooking, but you don't got qualifications. You might be a vendor out here. The government is going to, they have to. I don't know of any plan, but they have to. They can't get these lagu bagu, little tent and so he anymore. It's a long time thing. Right? Them things this guy have to get rid of. He has to be organized. Here must be a walkway. Now, in you not littering the city, and wow, this place is clean. In you not littering the city will ensure that we attract tourists to our country. That ensures the infusion of foreign currency. You understand? So that is what you have to look at. What these things is, a whole set of old bench and old make-up, broke-up thing, them thing they gotta get rid of. You can't want to make money. These people got car, they got house and all kind of thing. If you got 20 and 30 children, it's you problem, buddy. Now me tell you, you have to make 20 and 30 children. Imagine some parts of the world. They had, in China, they had to several areas. I got ease up with this one child alone to a family. And some of you know, for rest of your belly. Rest your belly. When you get all your body haggard out, everything dry out. You understand? You lay out. There's a long time thing. Sharing a blessing. Yeah, brother. So the case put out for the 26th. Roger that. Alright, safe. I ain't gonna go up there. 26th it is. I'll make sure you remind me, right? Yeah. Right? So, long time it used to be, yes, enough cheering a blessing. No. No, you know, and like y'all not land. Too much cheering is crosses. Because children need a proper foundation. They need to be fed properly for them in tune to be able to absorb education, to go to school. They need to be educated. Enough Guyanese not pay attention to the people that watch, oh God, me got some all of them, me got send to school. I think some children gonna be, the government has to be careful though. Because it look like some Guyanese gonna be making children forget $25,000 a child a year. There's not nothing. 1, 2, 3 children, 4 children by mistake. Yeah, I said 4 children must be a mistake. You imagine trying to manage and love and care for 6 and 7 and 8 children? Like you got an orphanage, you got an orphanage, our lady. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. I want to tell you something, sir. You listening to me, sir?
Yes, I listen to you.
Yeah. I live in a Corrigan area. I have a problem with GPL. They estimate my bill very high. And nobody doing anything. I think this is the worst government in this country. When we had Ramatar does come and visit us every 3 months with us, tell him about our problem and he does solve it. Then people don't come, they only talk through TV and all them to how them go spend idle money and all them things. The poor people, them not come and tell them nothing. What
So you would be Church, listen to me. What's your name first thing, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Ramlakan, sir.
Ramlakan. So you have an interest in meeting government ministers, people like president and so. You want the president come for start out you thing with GPL. Did you reach out to GPL?
No meeting. The whole country, actually the whole place.
Oh, so no, but I'm trying to get clarity. Yes, that is why Ramatar was the biggest failure after, yes, uncle, but remember, you have an attention, maybe an attention deficit. You got an interest in people hearing you problem and other people problem. But if you think about it logically, right, what needs to be lobbied for is better service provision than ministers walking around, yeah, grandfather, how you do? You get water, you get light. We are in a modern age. And Ramatar, I must tell you, if you didn't know, maybe you didn't know. Maybe because Ramatar come and shake your hand, you feel nice and so. But Ramatar was the biggest failure in this country behind Granger. Yes, you got, hey, listen to me. You got to go to the people who gave you a problem.
You not shake nobody hand. You come and ask the people what.
Yes, uncle, but you cannot understand what going on. While Ramatar, they come find out your problem.
How them gonna spend oil money?
Yes, but here no grandfather. While Ramatar, if you'd use Jagan as a gauge, we might have had something, a different conversation. But while Ramatar was busy going around and trying to figure out what going on with pensioners or what's the problem, the country fall into shit. It was the worst tenure ever after he nearly beat off Granger. You understand? That's how we end up in this country.
Are you rich people not like Ramatar because it solve the poor people problem? Guys, you were one man and talk bad about Ramatar. As far as me concerned, Granger was a good man because he come at them black people area and give them money and ration.
You make joke. Granger. Uncle, listen to me. Me don't know what you read. You must read Kaicho News. The first time Granger give Guyanese citizens money is when President Ali gave you 25,000. He bought it in 3 and get them. Oh, you're not here good now. All right. Well, let me call you back. But here now, send the fax to me on WhatsApp, and I'll still try to get GPL to solve your problem.
Okay, sir.
Raja.
But this government that he was.
Yeah, this government, the worst government. None mind come shaky hand. Grandfather, how you do? Yes, sir. You got COVID, you got the pandemic, you got the whole world moving. And I'm gonna stop for talk to grandfather. Grandfather save enough money. Here was the funny thing about life. Right? I like me. Me the fact when I study him by the last days of my life. Let me say, I am afforded the opportunity to reach 90. By 80, me knee hurting right now, me shoulder hurting. I don't know by time 80, you understand? I gonna be a physical wreck. So I gonna be bedridden. So I calculate how much money do I have to get to retire? What insurance plan can I set up? Medical insurance and otherwise. Yes, I thinking that. You got people in plan the whole life. You know, when they're done, they get old. No, their life change because they can't party anymore. They drink the sport. You guys, when you see them, you don't know. Them was the girl. They was the it woman. When they were young. Yes, and now, everything is the government. The government has to focus on specific things. Makina City Pass. Hello, good morning.
Critic, morning.
Morning.
Concerning the man just now, he want the president to work tell GPL them overestimate. Then why some people so stupid, Critic?
Don't vex with it. He old, and just like now for we mother and father. No, but here what then? That's why I don't turn down nobody's listening. Here we say.
I know you.
Here we hello, rich people like me.
Yes,
What the blood clot what I have done in my life? What would I have done in my life
Exactly.
for him to feel alright? For him to feel or to suggest that I am rich. And what is wrong with acquiring wealth? If you ain't make it in your life, you then make it in your life. You do your party every weekend. I there rum shop. Me, them morning till night I drive up and down this blood clot country, stressing myself out. Why this country can't be better for an old man? What God in heaven knows, what he obviously didn't do much for himself. For come cost me now and tell me get rich.
Yeah, he vexed because you rich. Everybody can be rich, Critic, but you gotta have that attitude. If you don't have a proper attitude, you can never get nothing.
No, but here was one of the other problems we got, right? And when I began this thing, I say here, you know, any discussion that needs to be had, I will have, right? Remember long time they say respect your elders and thing, right? So people is really frightened for talk to old people, but not me, buddy.
No.
Not me. Me ain't got time with that. Me and mother and me just get wrong. Watch this place while driving in here right now. This here, so, is development. What's going on here, man? How this place that they closed down again? The people them gone? This is Pegasus. They have to rush and open this place to deal with the influx of people coming in the country. We ain't got enough space for keep people in this country. You understand? Now everybody has an issue, and it is fair that everybody needs to be heard. But here how the issue, why I can't agree with all by. The issue is there's an underlining problem that affects many Guyanese, right?
Exactly.
Service provision. So what you do, you don't ask the president come by you, how is the worst government? Yes, and now this man obviously getting access to the pension or raise. Yes, and obviously don't have access to proper information. When he said Granger used to go them black people area and give money. I don't know who he gave money, but not Granger. The first time Granger gave money, it was when Irfan Ali gave him $25,000.
Right,
And he then shared it out to 3 individuals. That is the
if this man been get, what if this same man been get?
man, he get everything. But let me tell you something. Just like how we have our racial differences and our political differences, it goes along that line. We have our attitudes.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you look like when a black government is in power, or a predominantly black government is in power, how the people respond? They don't say nothing. They people don't say nothing. Indian people will tear you down at all costs.
Exactly.
Once them and get what they want, yeah, you and them not see eye to eye.
Grandfather used to say Indian people live like a crab in barrel. Them a don't matter steady.
Right? No, but here, again, that being said, you got the right to talk. But what you're saying, how you're saying it, obviously grandfather is not well informed. And grandfather ain't of the 21st century, because when I listen to grandfather problem, I have to remember that he is not the only person in this country would be affected that way. So when I go and lobby into the forum, now how do we solve that problem? By having the president come and ask grandfather what is the problem? No, we solve the problem by reaching out to the company. We solve the problem by reaching out to the company and telling the company that here, you have to solve this problem because so many people are being affected, or too many people are being affected. You understand? So you have to put things in place to solve this problem.
Right.
Now, remember, grandfather ain't wrong, but still in a right, because he has the right to air his concern. He's in a democracy. I must deliver because I purport to be the person to speak for the people. So I gotta listen to you too.
Yes.
You understand? So that is the fact. But one of the problems we have why we can't address problem, normally nobody, you wouldn't get no radio host something would put grandfather to place. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, bro. Right? So I ain't going anywhere. I just driving around and showing everyone going to Marriott.
Alright, sir.
Hi, Critic.
Yeah, Roger. So we did the Marriott, which was once, and I gotta listen to the opposition. Yeah, I gotta listen to the opposition, right? And decipher what they're saying. So we are here at the Marriott. What they're cussing down is the worst thing since God in heaven knows when. And look at, you have a line to come in here. You understand? Everybody, this place full. This is the center of attraction for our country. This is what we have to rely on to not embarrass ourselves. The Marriott. This is what we got to rely upon now. Where we to go by? Where we to go Congress place? We to put people for stay? Sapphire? Where we to put people for stay by? When all the dignitaries come, where would we have put people to stay? Ask Glenn Lal what would have happened today, what plan he could have foreseen. Glenn Lal to build a big building per Regent Street. When you look at people like Glenn Lal, you just gotta ask yourself, Glenn Lal cannot even convince his own daughter. Glenn Lal daughter, they're in the expo, rubbing shoulders with the president, looking for what opportunity she could get to Glenn Lal's own daughter he can't convince to follow him. But he wants to convince the country, the people in the country. Eh? Yeah, I got to look at these things. This is a matter of fact, you know. Guyana Marketing Agency is run by Glenn Lal's daughter, or she plays I even know if she's running or she's playing a pivotal role in it. But the main fact is that she is on the ground and working to contribute back to Guyana. Now, obviously, she's comfortable. She's Glenn Lal's daughter. But she's seeing a meaningful way to play a role in the development of Guyana by working at the Guyana Marketing Agency. Right? Glenn Lal, on the other hand, they're storing up people for selling paper. You gotta stop with the wickedness. People see the game. The game is up. You understand? You gotta stop with the stupidness. That is the problem we're having in this country. The main problem is people's inability to address issues head on. Like grandfather couple say, oh, he's a big man, not put people on blast. No, anybody. Anybody's put me on mother on blast. Me mother get wrong at time because I telling she in the car that she used to have the PNC regular. She I can't remember that I lying but she. I said like you the stubbornness. I could remember she used to come and wash off her finger, the thing by her finger. You understand? I can remember she used to wash everything and go back voting again right by the primary school by at the corner of 3rd and Light Street on the corner there. Right? I know that. She's one of the causes of the problem make this country there like this. Giving the PNC opportunity upon opportunity to fail. And this is what democracy is about. If this government starts to fail, democracy must stand. And no matter who they are, if it's the PNC go win again, they so win again. Because democracy has to stand. You understand? The PPP lost in 2015 because after 23 years, they became complacent. They had to get a memory jogged. I campaigned. You know, people just want to know how I talk so loud and proud because I campaigned for the PNC. I didn't vote for the PNC alone. I campaigned. I went to Luziknan and get strong, hardcore PPP people to vote for the PNC. Them youths. So we gotta be real, people. We gotta be real. Well, some people say now he's a soup drinker. You imagine the same people who can't come and give an answer for the PNC SOPs, the opposition SOPs, know he's a soup drinker. They're giving super bad name. Imagine the thing where he's got drink for rear you back to health. Everybody when they're sick, there's drinking, they make you laugh now. That if you got different views from them, you're a soup drinker. You ever hear this is Main Street? Look at this country. Look while I'm talking. Look at this country. Look how beautiful this country is. Look how this country is being transformed. Now hear what I say. Remember you could call me, you know what me talking. I obviously been fighting with these bands together, know all these bands, right? And I'm here. Y'all could still call on my platform and say whatever you want to say. But the government, what I do is reserve the right to answer you. Because I got things to talk about the government too. Nothing imperfect here. You understand? This ain't La La Land, this is Guyana. And we got issues. We got enough issues. Everywhere in this country got something going on. Yeah? You imagine when we go in the country, you see the hustle and bustle inside Marietta, everybody wants to be here. The phone line is open, 622-7740. Call. If you're PNC, I'll call. You call, you could cuss me, you could do what you want to do. It's the realest thing coming out of Guyana. We don't play. Oh, my mama. Sorry. I just cut off the person. Let me call them back. Hi, good morning. Critic returning a missed call. Yeah, brother. You gotta listen to me. Don't worry with the thing in the background. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Critic. How are you?
Talk to me. Customer say what you want to say.
That I'm very proud of the People Progressive government, our Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Since they are in government, you would have seen, as you just said, the transform of this country. We would have seen the youth development in this country. We would have seen what the government has been doing for the pensioners, as well single parents, as well school children. Not everybody will be pleased with this government, but I want to say to you, critics, I'm very proud as a Guyanese. I have traveled various countries, going to Canada, America. I know you went on some tour recently. And we must proud to come back to this country to see where this country was and where it was transformed in the past 2 years since the People Progressive Party is in government. The People Progressive Party has promised this nation, this entire country, despite you voted for them or you did not vote for them, there will be a government of all, of course, every single Guyanese. And we have seen them have done that for the past 2 years. And I want to compliment this government. I want to praise this government and lift this government to the highest level and highest status. Look, for example, how many leaders from various countries, not only because of oil and gas in this country, but because of the right government, the right people in government who will manage the oil and gas to ensure that the money has been spent between the life of all Guyanese. And I want to thank you, critics, to be a fair person, to be an outspoken person.
And no matter who says you hang your mouth where soap lit, they say when the fox can't get the grape, it says it's sour. And that is New FC. Went in power for 5 years.
You're a pastor, you sound like a preacher there, boy.
Say what?
You sound like a preacher there, boy.
I'm a preacher and I'm a politician. You know me, I'm a politician. I'm a candidate of the People Progressive Party. I'm proud to be that critics.
All right, brother.
I'm proud to say that because they fought for democracy. Allow me quick, brother. The People Progressive Party fought for democracy. They always have a track record and they always perform well in this country and created thousands of jobs for people. And this is Imam Harun Khan. God bless you, critics. Continue the hard work, and you're in my thoughts and prayer.
Roger, brother.
Continue long life.
Roger that.
Yes, I will be.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, critics.
Stop listening to the thing in the background and talk to me, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. How much time I got to tell you, though?
Listen.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, the hungry belly guy. You'll not have a hungry belly lady there. They got nothing to cook. So don't worry, tell your soup drinker. I need to get soup. Thanks, bye.
Alright, oh Jesus Christ. Me followers, them not easy. They're gonna start cuss this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, critic.
Yeah.
Hi, morning, critic. Just watching the beautiful country here, man. You mentioned something about Glenn Data. You should interview she on air.
No, I want create no rift between them and them thing. But as a matter of fact, she's in the expo trying to capitalize on what the Guyana market and how the Guyana market can benefit. And in doing that, she's also representing manufacturers, farmers, and these kind of things. You understand? While Glenn Lal is trying to create mischief outside, he can't even convince his own daughter to be with him.
When you tell me the thing, I feel the man is a shameless big man. Yeah, the man is a real stupid man.
Don't worry, here was the problem with Glenn. I know him personally. We sit down and drink many times and so, right? I worked with Glenn Lal for a year. Glenn Lal thinks with his heart. You don't have much of a head. Glenn Lal got a tin cup on his shoulders. You understand? Because I telling you, Glenn Lal would cost me no. And if I go and say, Glenn, I want something or in a situation, he would send it, right? So I know he has a big heart. But you can't think with your heart.
Exactly.
You understand? You can't think with your heart. It is dangerous what he's doing. He's going to create unrest in this country. You understand? And he has a set of people talking, a set of ignorance. I'm going to play it for you just now. Now I'm going to play something for y'all just now. Right? We talk, bro.
Guyana looking sweet though.
Yes. The streets are clean. I must thank the city council for maintaining the cleanliness of the streets. Good morning, brother.
Yes, I'm listening to you and I'm thinking to myself, how many people in the diaspora that are Guyanese who are like myself, who are longing to go home to do something because that is birth. We are longing to come and take our retirement money to build back up the country of our birth. Listen, as a people landed in Guyana either through slavery or indentured servants, our colonial masters already had it in their mind that they were going to cause a division among the people. You have to divide to be able to conquer. Now that our colonial masters are gone, and it is just us, the people of Guyana, we have, let's say we have 1 million people. You hearing me, critic?
Yeah.
If we have 1 million people in that country, which we don't have, and let's just say 1/3 of the population decided they don't want to have anything to do with Guyana, that's 600 and something thousand people. If they wake up tomorrow and say, Guyana belongs to me, I am going to do my part, my single part. So if that means keeping the front of my house and my business clean, making sure my kids are respectable, they're going to school, what kind of transformation could Guyana be by the end of that week? That includes the politicians, that includes the opposition, that includes the incumbent government. Guyana belongs to you. If you defecate in your own bed, who is sleeping in it? You.
Yeah.
You as that person.
And
Guyana
bro,
belongs to you.
we can get there. Hear what I'm telling you. I'm driving down the streets of Georgetown. What used to be filthy 3 weeks ago. Since I come back from Barbados, Georgetown has been transformed just because of an initiative started by the private sector.
People back into that nonsense and that mindset, and the people are dying for change. You see it. I'm watching you on the road as you're driving, and I can't believe the streets that I'm seeing. I can't believe the transformation, and that's just in what, a few weeks time. So
Weeks. No, we gotta maintain it. We have to make sure that it's maintained. We gotta make sure that there's a certain discipline in and around Georgetown.
People of Guyana, the country, people of Guyana, the country belongs to you, not the government. It doesn't belong to any politician. It belongs to you. Take ownership. This is your country. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who are dying to come back home, and millions of people who want to come and visit and see what
You see the
Guyana's
bins,
all
but
about.
hey, watch.
That's all I
When you
have to say.
drive, you're seeing the bins all over. You're seeing the bins. Look at this transformation, buddy. We got a little more way for go. We haven't completed, but our mindset has to change. So, you know, the look. Bins on the corners of the, you know, man, here, we're going places. Let's just focus. We're going places. You understand? We are going places. Let's just focus. Now I want to play something for y'all and let y'all see the level of the people that Glenlal does have protesting and that does be protesting, right? I want to show y'all the level of the people. This is the kind of ignorance you gotta deal with, right? Y'all excuse me, pink shirt. Now I want to pull over in the car and I want to play this thing for you. I didn't want to talk anything because everybody knows public knowledge Azadeen Muhammad is my friend, right? But this was brought to my attention. Somebody say here with talking about your partner. I want you to listen to this thing. And you'll understand the level of ignorance in this country. And the level of ignorance that Glenlal himself participates.
How Mohammed could go in there and the opposition can't go in there? What nonsense going on in this country? Who the hell is Mohammed's son? He is an opposition leader. He needs to get out of this place. Let's go back to the nonsense. And then another story, how disgraceful you going to do a surgery for a child and see it green and tell us how she eats grass? What the hell this country turned to? Who the hell is these people? I want nothing disturb me that Mohammed's son's well dressed and going and the opposition can't go in. What stupidness is this? What country is this we talking about? What country we live in? No, the opposition is not Guyanese. We have...
Now, what you're listening to today is protesters outside of Marriott, right? Expressing their ignorance. Remember, you protested, you got something, and continually, continually, the opposition supporters show that they ain't got, that's how the opposition could rule them, because they operated with no brain. Yeah, my brother, morning, let's be quick about it. Hello?
Critic.
Talk to me.
Hello?
Yeah, hearing you. Talk to me, listening, man.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, I'm listening. Just keep talking.
Yes, man. I'm from Leg One, Ricky's Price. My father had a workshop in Kingston One. I'm in the printing industry for 30.
I got answer your message when I'm done here. That's on my live. We can talk about that later. He want to see what business he could capitalize on, and so I ain't got time with that right now. We dealing with issues with everybody. You got here you got to deal with the issues. If 10 people come to you with an issue, and 100 people come to you with another issue, you got to deal with the 100 people first. Now, why you listen to this ignorance here? Now, she want to know how Muhammad's son, I wasn't the type, but this guy is my body friend, could go in there. Muhammad's enterprise is one of the first people, Guyanese, that really start benefiting from the island gas sector. Muhammad's enterprise has apartment buildings rented by people from ExxonMobil. Muhammad Enterprise has houses, plenty houses all over the country that people from Exxon and oil-related companies rent. Muhammad Enterprise has the first thing, is part of the first single biggest joint venture where 3 local companies come together and build an offshore facility, a shore base from Breeding Hoop, going right back 600 million US. So she want to know what Muhammad's son, she don't even know what she doing out there. Hello, good morning.
Critic,
Yeah.
GPL, is there a backlog of meters? Because a lot of people are waiting. They said there's a backlog of over 2,000 for waiting for meters. Because I'm building right now in Guyana. And the thing is that I can't seem to get a meter in over 6 months already.
Send the fax to me and I'll try to see how I could get help for you, and also find out how we could clear up the backlog. Send the fax to me.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Take care.
Yeah. Muhammad's Enterprise is one of the first and foremost Guyanese benefiting from the island gas thing. So what you believe that Muhammad's son doing in there? Huh? What you believe they're doing in there? She don't know what she doing outside, but she want to know what Muhammad's son doing inside. I kid you not. Listen to ignorance. If you never hear ignorance before, listen.
How Muhammad could go in there and the opposition can't go in there? What nonsense going on in this country? Who the hell is Muhammad's son? He is our opposition leader. He needs to clear out this place. Let me watch the nonsense say.
If you dress up, they got problem.
How disgraceful. You going to do a surgery for a child and see it green and tell them.
She there outside the Isle conference and talking about some child with some green. A child has lost their life, unfortunately, at the junction herself.
What stupidness is this? What country is this we talking about? What country we living in?
You imagine a set of ignoramuses, big woman, somebody mother, big ignorant woman, they outside, don't know, she know why she there. She want to know why Muhammad's son dress up and gone in there. Because you don't go to court with a jumpsuit, ma'am, no. Contrary to what y'all been doing all the time. Where you go with tank top and half shoulder tap the court and then you got bar somebody shot for put on. No, you don't go to court, sir. When you go with your son, when your son going to court with the pants falling down, no, you just gotta get a belt. You understand? Unfortunately, our society, or a section of our society, have descended into shit and filth. They know not what to do and when to do it. She even know when to protest or what she protested about. You imagine the world has an opportunity to hear what you have to say about the shortcomings that you want highlighted because through protests. And you telling the world, Muhammad's son, dress up and go in there. Who listening to you? What purpose did you go and serve? When you go to those things and protest outside, you got to be ready. So when people passing, you're saying, give us a better deal, give us a better deal. So when the white people then go and say, wait, you get a right deal? And the conversation starts there. You imagine you have a Muhammad's son tuxedo? Huh? No, you're not call now. You imagine your conversation outside the protest is Mohammed's son tuxedo? That's a news piece I cut out there, you know. That's something that was being broadcasted. Right? People looking and realize these people are ignorant. This is mad people. What Mohammed's son doing in there? Mohammed's son is part of a joint venture that is investing 600 million US. We're a big wharf, if I don't know what a shore-based operation is. Wharf, I got built from Reading Hoop. God tell her back the West Coast. Yes, big ship I go come. Big ship sailing in the ocean. We don't need no commotion. I don't understand what I mean. I have a singing for you. If I don't understand. It's big ship sailing in the ocean. And Glenn and them sailing at Calabu. A Ballahu. Here, I kid you not. I kid you not. When you listen to Guyanese ignorance, you understand? I think they should tune in. Somebody should start a radio that the opposition could use and say, Guyanese ignorant radio. Guyanese ignorance radio. You understand? Guyanese ignorance radio does make again. Yes, sir. And anybody can call and attack any madness. That is going to make money, you know. Because enough Guyanese people ignorant. I want you to listen to this thing again. I want you to listen to ignorance at its fullest.
Because,
Yeah.
how Mohammed could go in there and the opposition can't go in there? What nonsense going on in this country? Who the hell is Mohammed's son? He is what, opposition leader? Member of parliament. He needs to get out.
Wanna have a member of parliament? They even know who's Mohammed's son. Mohammed's son could be Jesus for all they care.
How disgraceful.
Mohammed's son might be Jesus.
And see green and tell us how she eat grass. What the hell this country?
Girl, picnic, eat grass. They was at the energy conference, you know. This is the kind of ignorance you gotta deal with. That is the kind of ignorance. By the way, anybody, I was there. Y'all see the live I go walk in the whole place. Anybody could go. And as much as she's saying the opposition wasn't there, yes, a lot of opposition sneaking. A lot of opposition. I saw the opposition members gone in. They make sure they take no picture for nobody know they're in there, but they're trying to see how they could get their hand on opportunity. So yes, secretly the opposition members went in there. Hello.
Yes, critics. For the lady who is asking that what Mohammed's son is doing there, that lady needs...
No, I explained them, man. Watch. I explained it. You gotta come and explain it too. I explained them. I want to start a national debate, but I don't explain what is going on. I don't explain that. You gotta come and explain that too. Right? So, here what tell I gotta go about my business. Right? What else I gotta do? Am I parked okay here? Yeah. This is ignorance. When you listen to these people, you gotta ask yourself, are these people serious? And it is becoming more evident that if you want with the protest, you just gotta cook up and fry rice or give them $5,000. Those people don't know. Those people don't have an issue. They don't know what their issues are. Mohammed's son tuxedo is the issue? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me rest the case. And I must say, the opposition was in the energy conference and a lot of the opposition members. Yes, I was in the energy conference. And anybody could go in. I went in. Everybody who was anybody was there. Or who had an interest. Right? Was there. So y'all take care with y'all ignorance. Have a nice day.